What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. I honestly was talking to myself for about 3 minutes here, and for some reason the live was not actually live. Finally, we're here. I need a little mic check here in the chat. Can you guys hear me okay? Give me a yes if you can hear me. Or a you suck if you can't hear me. Yeah, sweet. Oh, there you go. What's up, Vessi? Vessi in the house. There you go. What's up, Vessi? Vessi. Sweet. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Got another season start for YUDZ here. We've been going at it all day. A little bit here, a little bit there, but we got some time tonight to hang out with you guys and, get the game going. What's up, Salt? Pull this over here. That is true. That is true, Robin. Like and subscribe. Share it with all your mates. All right, so before I bring, I'm gonna bring everybody in. We got a good number of people in my Discord public chat. I'm gonna bring them in. I share some cool things about, what I think this season is gonna be like. Am I excited? I think it's gonna be a boring season, a good season. I'll tell you guys in just a little bit. Alrighty, let me just bring everybody in, and then don't forget to share with your ward bands and stuff, and let's get the word out there. What's up, y'all? Everybody can hear you guys now. So
hey.
Behave. Let's make sure we got the bubbles up here.
You got to change your name, man. You're no longer Fellow of the Rings, because.
What do you mean?
You like Fellow of the Missing in Action.
Oh, I'm in action, just not.
Not on Lord of the Rings. You definitely not in action about this.
Maybe I should mute Jax.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Let's get some.
Probably a good idea.
Let's get some censorship up in here.
There's gonna be some zingers, some hot fire.
Give me a second. Let's get the bubbles going so everybody can hear everybody, because we got a lot of people today. Give me a second here.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah,
so the first thing you got to get the bubbles up so they can see them.
That's what I'm doing.
We got to give a shout out to the old pirate right here, Rorm. He finally got married, so he's no longer a virgin.
What's up, guys? No longer a virgin.
Congratulations to him.
Thanks,
welcome
guys.
To manhood, I guess.
I guess.
Whatever you call it. How does it feel?
Pretty good, No longer a wee lad. Finally grew some hair, so.
He said pretty good. Love it. Pretty good.
Well, I haven't met her yet, but I'm gonna have to say she's a lucky girl.
Well, she used to live in the UK. She served her mission over there, fellow. So
oh, cool. Where exactly?
Scotland, Ireland.
Okay, yeah, I didn't get a chance to meet her.
Yeah, it's all good.
What's her name?
Her name's Allie. She's a cutie.
So she's in Utah, right?
Yeah, with me.
Oh, she's the same religion and all that?
Yep. We're both Mormons.
No shit.
Crazy, right? Small world.
Yeah. I was dating a girl recently that was out there, and she was telling me all about it. I think I had a misconception that there's a lot of dudes running around with a lot of wives and shit. She was like, no, it's not that at all. She's like, that's very rare you see that out here. It's actually just normal. I was like, really?
Yep.
You're like, those kind of people are out in the fucking hills and shit. You can't even find them. Wow.
Yeah.
We're normal people.
Oh, you're out there too, or what?
Well, no.
Or are you just that?
No. I mean, my family lives in Utah.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
So hopefully One day I get to go back.
Jax is learning new fellow lore right now.
There you go.
Yeah. I knew he's from somewhere, but I didn't realize it was so close to me.
I knew he was from somewhere. That's a good one. All right. All right.
So we're in a server. I apologize myself personally to anybody that I was involved with about what was supposed to be the last, video fellow here was supposed to do about the end of season awards with the YUDZ and Aces and Order and Lame that we had last season. We didn't come to fruition, didn't happen. So apologize anybody about that. I don't know. You have to ask him. But now we're in a new season, and this is we don't know what this is yet, but it looks interesting. And fellow, you can explain.
Yes, sir. So, I mean, we've been sitting in bag in for almost a month now, and I think this time around, I mean, I don't know you guys. You guys can give your feedback. We got a lot of YUDZ players. I think, Francis is supposed to be here. Hopefully he's still here.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, Francis can pitch in because he's the leader of our war band. But,
is this the first time he's ever been on here?
No, it's been a while. It's been a while that Francis has been on here, but no, Francis was he's been here before.
Ever. Wow, this is a rare day today, I have to say, you know.
Yeah.
This is quite rare.
This is why this is one of the reasons why I'm really excited. So, we're in the bag in trying to find teams to fight against, and Turgon tried to, I don't know where he is either. Turgon tried to set up a very random server with as many active teams as possible. A lot of teams, they wanted to do their own thing for whatever reason. So we couldn't get that set up. So we stayed in bag in until we could find a server that had teams, because every time people thought we were signing up, and this, I mean, we have some screenshots. We'll probably do a video later on this, or just try to share it on a live stream. Just people when they thought we were in there, just teams were just saying, "Hey, unregister because to avoid us." And so this server, up until the very last minute, we didn't know if we were gonna register for this server or not because of the same issue. Every time we tried to register, people just hop off to avoid us. And so, interestingly enough, we were able to sign up to this Rings of Power campaign. And I gotta say, I am really, really excited. It has just a bunch of teams we haven't faced before. I think there's one team, Neon, we faced before, but everybody else, it's just new teams that we're playing against, And we've gone into this season, we've gone into this server without an ally. We don't have anybody. Obviously, there is another team. We'll talk about them, but there is another team here in our region. But it wasn't something we planned. We find out after we signed up that they were there, and so it's gonna be. I'm honestly, I was telling the guys yesterday in our town hall, I am really excited for this season. Probably the most excited I've been in the last 3 seasons, to be frank.
Wait, more than last season?
Oh, after the second week, I was pretty disappointed with the season.
I think it was a big letdown for everybody that season, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Last season. Yeah.
It's just
Why are you so excited about?
Go ahead.
Why are you so excited about this season? Explain.
It's just the number of teams and just how solid each area is. If you look in the map, we have an image there, but if we look in the leaderboard here, let's have a look here. Okay, so we have us at the top. Fire. I think we're talking about this in World Chat earlier today. This is the team that was in an RP team, and Ombra, Ombra TV. You guys know him. He was part of this team. It seems like he's not anymore. They said he might not even be playing anymore, and so, but they came to NRP, and that's one of the teams we're facing. You got Ilio. Shout out to these guys. I mean, it's not Bogue as the leader right now, but we played with them and against them before. amazing team. They are in a different region. So we are in the east. Fire is in the Darklands. Oh jeez. Ilio is in the Blue Mountains. You got Neon, who we also fight against in the past in the Darklands. So we got two teams here that will likely kingdom together. And you got Noad, D-Saw, which seems like a pretty good team as well. Heon, heirs of Numenor, led by Cass. We got So, who's also in the east with us.
Your graphics are overlaid over what you're trying to show people right now. So the bubbles are on the left side, and they're constant.
Yeah, it's the new Discord.
Oh, give me a
We
second.
can't
Here. I had changed this. So give me a second here. Let me.
Oh, they're
Thank
constant
you.
instead of popping up.
Thank you. I'll fix this really quick. Give me a second. I
Yeah.
changed the setting, but I guess all right, should be good to go now.
Yeah.
Yep. Now
There you go.
good.
Now,
Thank you, Jax.
leader,
Thank you.
all that stuff.
So then you got Dash in the White Mountains, Rad, Brewy, Torn. These are, as you can tell, smaller teams. But just at the division, I can see at least 4 kingdoms here forming for a good fun. And these small teams, you know, this is the thing. If these teams, for whatever reason they came into the server, they might have, 20, 30 players. If you're able to stay active, they can be an issue to, to any team. So I like the division. I think it's going to be a fun season. What about you guys?
Just to answer you regarding what you said about Ombra, yeah, you're right. He stopped playing, it took a pause.
All right.
And I don't know if he will ever come back, to be honest.
Hopefully he does. I hope.
Correct.
I hope he
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, the thing that happened is like we tried to coordinate a server
Mm-hmm.
with other big teams, Toby, Order, and stuff, but we could not enter in the time frame they wanted. Like we were asking them like to wait just 1 week because we had already kind of committed with some new members, and they did not want to wait. So
Yeah. I mean,
whatever
but
it is,
also,
and
you
then-
just see that, I think we talked about this, you just see that it seems they removed the random spawning from server registration.
Yeah.
So even that idea would have been, that randomness of the idea would have been very hard because they removed, you can't register random anymore. So,
It will not be random anymore.
Cool.
It was set up for like they had, because basically nobody wanted to fight YUDZ.
mm-hmm.
So we were ready to put ourselves in a disadvantage just to coordinate something. Like really, we either no partner or the weakest of all, just to make it like kind of possible. So teams would sign, but they did not accept. I mean, whatever is their reason, it's what it is. They did not want to wait just 1 week, so they set up a 2v2.
Mm-hmm.
But then Lame entered like
Yeah.
last
Lame
minute.
also joined. Yeah.
And so but basically all those team, it was all those team plus Gods and us. Like Gods, it was also 1 week after, and it was to be Gods partner with Lame. But it's why Lame entered.
But
So-
is this the gods that we played with before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we could not enter that season. Gods entered because it was kind of semi-empty, let's say that way.
Mhm.
It's why we were here like for longer. And then the thing, it was like because people are afraid of us, they register, then they don't register to try like avoid us. And we can say we were a bit lucky also that everyone that logged here stayed here, and we are looking forward to it because it's coded, it's a lot of people in the server. It's not like just two teams. It's like I sent you a picture, by the way. I mean, not sure you can share it, but it was
I'll look. Give me a
like
second.
you can see 1, 2.
Yeah, I'll download this and I'll try to pop it in. Give me a second.
Yeah, but I think that was the last information we had to enter in the server. So
Yeah, I
it
believe
was,
so. I think you're right. Give me just a second here. It's
yeah. But you can see like there are actually
a lot of
teams,
teams, yeah.
and so it's interesting. The no add one, it's like the remaining of us ace that merged with a team that they are there. So they should be not looked like down. It's a respectable team, I think. Ilil, we know Ilil too. So
Yeah, Ilya, yeah, of course.
looking forward.
Yeah.
And Fire and Neon, they are good too. And we ended up beating I guess it was the best. Like it was worth the wait.
Definitely. Yeah, so this is the image that I was talking earlier, and then Francis sent it to me. So you got us on the right side here. I'll cover my face so I can show you guys here. So we got us on the right here on the east, YUDZ. And now you got Soul, you got Neon and Fire in the Darklands, Desal and Heon up in the Erebor Hill in the Iron Hills. 666 is garbage. Do we know what team that became? Francis, do you know?
Who?
The team in Edit Mithrin, the 666 is garbage. What team that is?
We don't know, bro.
Okay, I'll try to check later. We got no ad in Foderwaith, Iliu, and in the other team down here, Rad 99, Dash, and Rhoda. So quite a few teams. Should be a good season. What I gotta do? I gotta advance these chapters. Okay, so doing inscription.
So that's the new account there?
No, that's not the one. I'm gonna pop that one in just a second.
Are you doing some openings too?
The thing is, I do, but I'm saving these for the gear, because this account already has enough high respect commanders to run. The only one that I might ascend later is gonna be the Shadow, and I need a few more. I need 17 more mythic respect items to ascend him, but most likely he'll be the last one that I ascend, because I can run two quite strong formations, and then a third one for either for like high tiles or smaller PvP. So I don't think I want to be putting too much more into respect, but I need gear. I would like to have enough gear for those three formations without having to swap them.
Whose account is that?
That's the OG JAX.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one right here. Yeah.
Who's the other one?
That would be an off.
What?
I'll show you in just a second.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I might be running. I'm not sure which would be my main, but might be running just the regular. I don't have, besides Sauron and Shadow. I mean, I got Lurtz, but I'm not gonna. He really needs the relic to really be at the level that I like. So, and I'm not gonna put Mithra on his relic. So Shadow doesn't need it. So these are the only two evil commanders I'll focus on. But I can basically run Galadriel, Gandalf the White, and then Bjorn and Dane as my main. And I can do Gil, Gandalf the Grey, and 2 damage dealers. So most likely Gimli and somebody else, maybe Shadow. And I can run something else later. I can run Isildur as kind of a tank or damage. I mean, see, the Isildur, I can't fight anything that has focus, which is going to be very hard because his defense then will be useless. But if I can find people that don't run Saruman, then I can run Isildur with something else. So potentially like Frodo and Sam with Isildur and then 2 other damage dealers. I could then also try, I don't have the full troop formation. I do have a very high respect Thorin, and I could pair him up with King of Man and then 2 other things, which I'm not sure yet, but at least 2 for sure we can run fully on this one.
are playing
Francis, you
Duolingo?
ready to come up?
Yeah. You are playing with Duolingo too?
I mean, I like Dwalin, you know, and he is Z3, but he does, compared to the other commanders, the other damage dealers that I have, he just doesn't pump out enough damage. But I like to get him to level 45 to play around with him this season to see just how much he can do. As you guys noticed recently, new builds have been, kind of being uncovered, and old commanders that were not used for certain roles have been kind of regaining different roles. So I think it's always good to keep our minds open, and I want to test out Dwalin. So
Where would they notice that at?
what do you mean?
Like you said, if you guys may have noticed, where would they notice it at?
I mean, one of the big places is Gore's Discord. That's when it comes to chat and sharing stuff. That's been the place. So, all right. So Francis is gonna do some math and pull. So let me pull him up here.
Oh,
I have a question for you guys in YUDZ. Why do you think aces collapsed so fast?
several reasons.
Why what?
Why aces fell apart, disbanded.
Ace? Oh, it's a question to ask them, not us.
That's a good answer, Francis. Very
Before they came into the season, one of their leaders indicated to me that it might be their last season before they even came in. So, but I think there were several factors that was involved.
Yeah, there's a few things. It's just, I think our side overwhelmed them quite quickly. Our teams had a lot of activity, and they were able to really swarm them very quickly and eat up their farm, which definitely was not a very motivating thing. And we also, I think, in terms of activity and total players, we did have maybe a few more than they did. I don't know by how many, but there's definitely some internal things, within their leadership and in the way that they were running things that, it was a combination of multiple things.
I think there was a definite lack of leadership.
Sorry, there's a what?
Definitely a lack of leadership.
Yeah. So
That's probably a few of the leaders didn't play that season.
For teams to go down in any game, it's not because of the players. It's always from the top. If the top go down, then the team fall apart because you don't have anyone to pick up the piece. So it's what it is. They made a choice, whatever it is, they think it's the best, and then some players decided to go elsewhere, and others stick together, and they are now in that new team in this season. Actually, no other.
Oh, so the remaining went in Noah, you said. Okay.
Yes.
Didn't know that. I didn't know that.
And others went to the server of Toby and Order.
Yes.
Yeah, I know that some of them went into Order and some into Lame. So yeah, I got that.
Cool. All right, let's pop up Francis here. That is one bright screen, Francis.
Yeah, it's a very bright screen, Francis.
Wait. Let me check if I do this.
I think it's the HDR
Wait,
setting.
because I have two skins. Wait. I need to change something here. Because I have two, and I think it's this screen, which is the bigger. Setting, overlay, let me display. Show me one. Give me a moment. change.
You're gonna have. I think you're gonna have. Let me see. Can I? Oh, here we go. Where is it? Oh,
Yeah, I need to stop it and share again.
yeah, that's what
That's,
I thought.
let me know if it's better now.
Yep, definitely.
Yep.
One good. Yeah. Oh man, I'm so looking forward for this one because I can choose. We can choose the. It is this one? Yes, we can choose. And basically, I want to go for one. I want to level up.
Who are you
Which is
trying
this
to
one.
develop? Sauron and Saruman.
Yeah,
Got
Sauron,
it.
Saruman, and Undying. Basically, Bjorn is just because the rest I'm stuck at, so I don't need. Basically, this one it was a good side account
Yep.
mainly. So now
What is
I'm.
your formation, Francis? Just to ask.
One now I'm running Dane, Gandalf White.
Is it flashing for you guys a lot too?
Yep.
Friends, can you
Yes.
can you stop sharing and share again because it's flashing a lot.
What the fuck is wrong? It's like dropping, no?
It's like
Yeah, it's
it
flashing.
goes
It's
black.
getting black screen.
Yeah,
and-
it flashes black. Maybe just by redoing it, it will work. All right, let's try
I don't
this.
know what it is. Okay.
No,
Let me know
it
if it
seems that it
fading
works.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it seems
it
good
seems
now.
that it works.
All right, you got.
And so, and basically, the evil ones are the ones that I'm pumping up and undying.
Cool.
Basically.
Do you have Undying's relic?
No, it's R8
No,
still,
I-
so
I can,
Yeah, you need to get that. Very important.
Yeah, basically, it's what I want to do. I have the Saruman one. I can sell it.
Yeah.
I have it this one like already.
Yeah.
With, refined and stuff, but yeah,
No
those are the ones I
focus.
want.
Yeah.
And then this one just because then it succeeds the sweet spot, and that's it. That's why I'm focusing on this. The rest I'm like good. I don't even use. I'm using Gimli in my second team. I'm not using this much. That's it. Evil side is the one that I'm seeking. So that's why in equipment I'm also good, kind of. So I know
You
I'm.
need a shadow.
Yeah, I put it in the here also. Shadow and Roots because that's the one that are
yeah.
strong, let's say that way. And Gimli is just because Falcon is R9. If I can get him to R10, then I can get the relic also. I
Yeah.
like him.
Falcon is just
I
a
like
cool
him.
commander to play, man. Oh, he's sick.
Yeah, I found in love with him because of you, man.
Oh, and I'm glad. See that right there is worth it. I love Falcon. I'm gonna be playing him probably in my. Oh yeah, no, he'll be my third. He'll be probably my second or third formation. He has the mitigation that I need. So, yep.
Same.
Thank you for that. So, Falcon is just
Same,
amazing.
same,
I like Falcon.
I'm thinking this. And here it was random. Uktak, I think I choose Uktak because of the siege. So that's it. Okay, I'm ready.
All right,
Let me know when
we're ready. You're gonna do
We're
200
waiting.
pulls?
And this one also in drop rate, it's the same as the other, so it was like a good thing.
Sweet.
And
Let's go. It's been a while since we've done a Mathom pull.
and I can get some equipment. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it.
Wallen, okay.
Shit.
Gimli.
If it's not, if it's not a big one, it should for me. But I should get some what I can say because of these
Yeah, true.
factories, I will definitely get some.
You get 2 invitations for Mythic at least.
Some invitation. Yeah, I'm hoping to get some.
Look at that. Yeah.
Very nice.
Alerts.
Oh, Undying.
Nice. How many do you need for
I want-
Undying's next respect level?
Oh, I need a lot because he's level 8.
Yeah,
So-
alright.
I need to go.
Yeah, more Fallon
Level.
stuff.
Yeah, you know, if it keep going that way.
Yeah, Saruman. Are you gonna get Saruman to Z1?
I will just keep pushing him because, and I hope the devils don't do things they do like when they change everything,
Yep.
because that's Earthman. So much.
Ooh, look
Oh.
at that. Let us for all 3 in your. I mean, that's what's gonna happen, isn't it? Oh.
And Sauron.
Are you close to getting to R10 now?
I have no clue, man. I didn't check.
That's
check.
1500.
I mean,
Oh, you're so close.
I will get him because I believe. And the Undying, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm very far. Undying. Falgin, probably too. Oh, I have also some. Oh, Falgin, I should be able because I think I have items from the season pass. Wait, you don't have it too? Like,
Is that for Falcon?
no. No, not this one.
No, it's
Yeah,
a
it's me.
Dune and I don't remember, in Teleborn, I think.
Which is this one?
Oh, Gimli.
No, and I will choose Gimli for this one, even if.
I mean, you have enough voucher. You got the mythic vouchers as well. You can exchange for Sauron and Undying.
Yeah, I still have this,
Ooh, wow! You can get that for Sauron then, or Undying, whoever you want to.
Probably Undying, actually, because he's the
lowest one.
the lowest one of all of them, and I will keep going there. I don't know, 150 more to go. Nothing. Blazing Tongue.
nice.
I don't like this. I don't like it much.
Well, they have a little quote underneath. Well, a lot of respect.
I don't like this item much because it's
nice,
kind
so
of
just-
like not up.
Go ahead.
It's not optimal. It's not optimal for any build. Like, if you want a commander that do an attack, you can take many others that are better, and for focus the same.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think I have one maxed out, and maybe he is in Gimli.
Shadow and a Dune are good for that.
Too.
Yeah.
For Gimli, actually, I put it here for the focus because of the unique. I
Yeah.
can show it.
Maybe, but it's
Organic.
it's still 50 for the focus, isn't it? So
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, yeah. Oops. But you have it already,
Yeah, we gotcha.
Oh. I mean, that's sort of. Don't know what to do with things. Shadow.
More shadows.
Shadow, I'm
They're
so
9-1.
far.
Nice.
Yeah. Shadow is very, very strong.
Yeah, shadow. Oh yeah.
Yeah, very, very strong.
I mean, he's kind he's a mini version of Saruman, in a way.
Yes. Yeah. But Saruman is stronger because he has so much.
No, definitely
much
Saruman
damage.
definitely is stronger, but it's the nice thing about Shad is just he's kind of like a a T2 version of Saruman. Multiple instances of damage. Unless you're running Swan Ice, he's gonna splash into everybody else. It's nice.
Yeah, the difference is that Saruman do poison damage, burn damage, focus damage.
True, exactly. That's
So
true.
it make it harder to counter. Stop them. What you of all these blue and purple items?
Just sell for to try to boost yourself during the season. I
The
just sell.
market, yeah.
I mean, I probably keep. I feel like siege gear most likely, unless you have enough for purples. But just sell them for for silver ingots and ooh, look at that agility, not bad.
Yeah,
That's not a bad one.
The fiddle. Meh.
I have already. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, gear is not a problem for you either.
Yeah, for me it's more the respect item. I need to catch up on the evil side.
Yeah,
So it's why this, like, when we look at the chest, everyone, there is not a perfect chest. There is a perfect for your account. The each account is different, and we need
exactly.
to choose depending on your needs. Like, do we need more respect for which commanders, and so on. But for me, in my opinion, this chest that you can choose, that's for me, in my opinion, some of the best chests in the game,
Yeah,
because it's one thing, because you are investing and it's not going to waste. You know what I mean? Because you are choosing, normally all of us, we will choose commanders that we mainly use.
yeah. I mean, I
It
agree
means
with
that
you in terms of choice. Yeah, in terms of choice, is definitely like one of the best ones because you actually choose, the respect that you're gonna get from your commander. Yeah, I agree.
here you can have an example, like maybe you want Gandalf the White and I don't know, Bjorn, but then you will end up with some of these three that you don't use, and even if you trade them, you trade it in the market, you are losing a lot of value. So it's why it's kind of not that great for me. I prefer to save and spend in the good opportunities.
Treebeard is only for real men. Porky can confirm. I confirm.
I prefer-
Vasi asked, is
Oh,
Francis flashing people?
oh my god! Oh my god! This pool, very nice.
Jesus.
Ooh, look
Good
at
one.
that. So yeah, for if you need any respect, not in terms of, the best bang for your buck, but in choice wise, this one, if you need respect, it's probably the best one. You get to choose all the commanders you want.
Yeah, nothing goes to waste.
Yeah.
Literally, like I will use all of it. More Gimli, Sauron. I should be able to get Sauron to up. To be honest. Okay. Items it will go to
The
for hints.
Spear of Udun.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's
Yeah,
crap all around.
that's a piece of gear I've never used on anyone.
Yep.
And that's like just for Unix, upgrade stuff. Oh, Sauron. Oh my god, another one. I got a lot of Sauron actually, which is very nice.
Yeah, your Sauron's probably you're there, man.
Yeah, he's there. I'm sure.
I agree with what Vesti said in the chat here. He said, let me see here, give me a second. He said, since they changed the respect levels, respect levels give focus. I don't think you have to build it anymore. At least for level 50. I think he's talking about Gimli. I think
He was talking about Gimli, yeah.
Yeah. I think you have enough
Oh boy.
Focus just from levels alone.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Michael, he had
Even
asked, any chance they would introduce a good old RTW in the near future? Just like Vessi said, no, they're not. They're like very invested into this new system, and honestly, after you get used to it, the system itself, right? Not necessarily the lack of new commanders or things like that, but they've been improving the game quite well. So
Yeah, I think they. I don't know if they are still doing some like ads, publicity for this game to bring new players.
we can find.
Man, I'm so sad.
I can find it. Let me see if we can find her.
The ads that I saw on Instagram was like the new portal thing, where you command
How long ago was that?
your commander and fight one-on-one. Those shitty ads that.
How
they
long
used
ago
to
was
run
that?
on Instagram.
You remember?
1 month ago.
All right, so
I
they're
saw
still
it. I
running ads.
posted.
Somebody looked it up and said that they were making something like $1 million a month.
Yeah.
And the only thing that makes sense to me, that making $1 million a month would have to be a Chinese market that we don't ever interact with.
Yeah, I mean,
got enough for
I'm pretty sure the Asian market is still doing pretty strong with the number of interesting updates that they're doing. They're definitely not just because of us.
Yeah, banks are closed here in the West.
Probably. I'll do for him.
All right, so R10 Sauron, man.
Yeah,
he
I got this
16 respect items for us.
That's good.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I got already the unique,
Yeah.
the relic. Yeah, I wonder if I can. I know it's.
It'll take you just a little bit longer.
Yeah, that one will be later. Oh, I'm so close. This one too. Literally, like. For
Give me a second.
Bezzy said that the million per month is based on Apple and Android stores, so it doesn't consider, I do believe, Chinese market.
Exactly.
Oh,
it's just yeah, exactly. It just says on this side.
Well, I'll be damned if I have no idea where that money's going because that's a lot of money. I don't know who's spending it, but.
Oh, look! Did you know this?
Yeah. Yep.
Any damage?
Yeah.
Yep.
Plus 5%.
Yep.
Just to be level 5. Lot of.
It goes
I
from
don't know.
level 5 to level 10 to level 15, and it caps at 15 for unit damage.
Yeah, but it's kind of useless, because.
Yeah, it does. It
There's
does for every
no-
commander. It's funny. You kind of would expect the damage dealer to have, commander damage plus 5, but they give it to the unit.
Yeah, and I wonder if they will do some change in the future regarding this because they need to look at the unit damage.
Vezi said in the chat, Francis, where have you been? It's been there since June of last year.
France has
Oh
been
man,
busy.
I don't. I'm just playing, spending, and that's it.
Damn, I haven't.
Wait, that's fucking weird. I didn't get any Gundam, or it was not. Ah, no.
No, because you didn't choose Gandalf, right?
Yeah, no. But I got so little of the Undying,
Yep.
which is sad. But it was worth it for the Sauron one anyway. And the Shadow.
What do you plan on running on your formations? What are your formations gonna be like?
For now, I will be doing Dane, Gandalf the White, Saruman and Sauron.
Okay.
That's the first. And then in the
Triple
second team,
support. Oh no, sorry, no, sorry, two support.
no, Saruman is the
Yeah.
damage with the unique, and then the second team will be Bjorn Undying, Gandalf the Grey, and Gimli with the
Solid.
unique. I mean, need to use it, need to make it work for it. Because I don't have shadow. Otherwise, if I had a shadow, I would use a shadow actually. Shadow.
Yeah, it'll take you a
But I
little bit
don't
to
have
get
it.
him there. It wouldn't take you too long to get him there, but it'll take you a little bit of time to get him there.
It's not like urgent thing. So slowly building it. It's more like the main things are there. So and it's pretty cool. I'm kind of curious why they never changed the 1.0 equipment.
What do you mean? Like,
No.
why did? I mean, they tried. They were going to, but
Yeah.
then the backlash from the player base, they allowed players to keep it. So,
Yeah.
if I were you, I'd never change the ones that you have. You got some really nice 1.0 gear there.
Yeah, I'm using these two. I don't know. I know I have another one, but where is? I have this one too.
Yep.
This one actually I like it very much because it's perfect for Bjorn in terms of the skills, because he's immune to stun and madness
Mm-hmm.
when he turns sharpshift, which is late in the battles. So it's perfect for
Fourth
him.
round, yeah.
Like there is not the risk of eating himself with this also, you know.
Yep.
Like if you give this to Dane and you are unlucky, you murder yourself.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
crazy. And I have another one. What is this one too?
Jeez, he tanking a man, huh?
I really liked the silence thing on the Aegis cask, but I
1.0
never
you
saw
mean, right?
someone
Yeah.
really running it. Yeah, 1.0.
Oh, you got
I used-
retreat, man. Jeez.
I used it on Sauron.
Was it
which
decent?
one?
If
Yeah.
you look at Beorn helmet and look at the skills.
The skills inside of it, yeah. If you click in it and then look at the other ones, click on the helm.
Wait.
Yep. Now go to yep. No, special effects.
I
yeah.
have. Because I have all of them.
Intimidation, you mean? Yep.
Oh, this one.
The
Yeah,
intimidation.
intimidation. Sorry, yeah, it gives silence.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool too. I mean,
Did you
Yeah.
try it, Jax?
Yeah, it worked very well on the old 1.0 Sauron. There was a build that I made that it just constantly, it was stunning, madness, and silence all over, just like one after another, to where it was like very late in the fight before a damage commander could get going, if it worked. Yeah, it was very powerful.
I have it too, but I mean, well, I think both option works, and then it's kind of.
I would rather investigate that if it's possible on Sauron now, with silence, with intimidation.
Yeah, that should be a test.
Yeah. I mean, it was just yeah, it definitely would work. It's just now the intimidation could hit one of the four, and so it's
Yeah,
just
that's a bad thing.
it's just who is it gonna hit,
Yeah, that's why you don't use it,
Yeah.
for that reason.
Yeah.
Can't take that chance.
I don't like much intimidation because one it's RNG, and then these only like push in the next rounds.
But the old 1.0, but what would happen with the old 1.0 Sauron build the
Yeah.
silence would stop it, and then when it's going to activate, the round that he's not, the next round he's not silenced, the damage dealer, it's going to activate. Well, he'd be stunned. So then he's not activated then, and then maybe, you know what I mean? And it just kept doing that over and over and over. And hopefully you carry it to enough in the later rounds that you have so much of an advantage, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but not anymore.
Nope.
That could work if you have a stun, a guaranteed stun round 4.
Yeah.
Then yes, you know.
Yeah.
But again, that's RNG, you know.
It was complete RNG all the way around, but when it worked, it was pretty powerful against any damage dealer. Kraken, it just shut them down.
Exactly. I agree. Yeah. Yep. I think we are done here for today. You can show yours now, or someone else.
Jax, want to show yours? Want to show us what you're doing?
Again?
Yes.
What do you mean again?
What?
You need to open some chest for it.
You know, I haven't spent real money on this game in probably 2 years.
I know.
Oh, good.
All the money that I've invested, and I don't know exactly how much it is, but I'm guessing around 170,000 on this account. That was mostly all spent. Oh, actually, most of it was spent in the first 2 months.
Yep.
Yeah, most of it. But after, it's been 2 years since I really spent. The last time I really spent anything of any significance was 2.0. But I haven't spent. I don't need to. I really, you know, I don't. I'm okay. The results that I'm getting are fine.
Are you gonna get Mithril just to refine your relics, or?
I don't know. I'm kind of. I have buyers. I think, like everyone, there's a large degree of buyer's remorse. So on any level, right? So you're a dolphin and you've spent whatever 5,000-10,000. You probably have some remorse because the return on investment is so atrocious. You know, even though it's fun and it's nice to have, you know, good commanders and do well, but it's still just, it's such a bad return on what you're putting in, right? And I don't know. I'm kind of bored. So been bored for a while now, but you know. I doubt it.
Like,
we're still here.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, still here, like everyone.
Exactly.
I know.
At least the level 1.
Okay.
I think in terms of relics, there are commanders that even if you have just unlocked,
yeah,
it give nice benefits.
It does
because it's like 10 for 10.
The
10
problem
mutuals,
is,
you get it.
yeah, but the problem with Sauron's relic is the same thing with the silence helmet. You don't know who it's gonna hit. That's my issue with it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
No, for me, it's like you just get it first level.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
for
yeah.
main
Of course, yeah, of course, it's worth it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just to
Main
unlock it
stats.
for it. Yeah, and for the stats. Yep.
The only relics that I could see myself, you know, wanting to do more with would be to finish Undying's. So there's one more for that to get it to 30%, because Undying's relic is one of the best in the game, in my opinion. Galadriel's relic is also one of the best in the game, so that would be nice, but it's far off. Saruman to finish Saruman's relic would be nice. Other than that, I mean, Falcon's relic is also very nice. You can get it up there. Nobody else really. For me, there's really nobody else that the relic, you know, just jumps out and says, "Hey, you know, invest in me." Not really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's cool, man. I mean, you were gonna run 4 formations, I'm assuming.
No, I'm going down to 3. Yeah, I
right.
did 4 for aces, but that was a colossal letdown because I got called out in that season by a guy on aces named, what's his name? I don't even know how to say it. Arbanin, some shit, I don't know.
Yeah, Yarbanan.
Yeah.
Old Gaia player. And this guy, I don't know what he did, but he leveled up. And the way he he came in hot and heavy and was like, all right, well, Jackson, I want to fight you, blah, blah, blah. And this happens almost every season. Somebody's calling me out or whatever. But this guy and me, we have a history. Okay. We're rivals to some degree. It's kind of a one-sided rivalry. It always has been. But so he calls me out and I said, look, the results are going to be the same as we've, when we fought each other in the past. So what's different? And, kind of deal. And he's like, all right, well, I got 3 or 4 formations. I got 4 formations, and all 4 formations are pretty much all gold, or were all gold. So I got excited. I was like, "Oh, wow, let's do this." Okay, great. And I said something like, "We'll even put it on fellow stream here. We'll live stream it, or at least show a video of it or something, right? Let's do this." Well, the end of the season, the everything just. It kept getting changed. He's like, all right, come right now. And I'm like, well, I'm not leveled up right now. This is like week, I don't know, 2 or 3. It takes time. And he wasn't even leveled up. So I don't even know why he was saying, come right now. It's like, I'm going to come when I'm ready. So just be patient. And then I got ready and I said, hey, I'm ready. Let's do this. He's like, oh, well, I've only got 2 formations that are leveled up, or 1.5. And I was like, well, what have you been doing all this time? And anyway, long story short, I'm not trying to go on a long rant here. We only had 1 fight. And, he was saying a lot of stuff, talking a lot like he usually does. And it was just very disappointing, the results, for him, not for me. But yeah, just very disappointing.
Yeah, Yarb is a nice guy, but I think he's not at your level, to be honest.
Well, he was very confident. I'll give him that, and he did have 4 formations, pretty much all gold, and it looked pretty strong on paper, right? And I don't think he ever had attempted or actually performed in a season, ran 4 formations and knew what they were capable of, knew their strengths and weaknesses. He was just like, all right, well, all these are good commander. I'll just throw them all together. They've all got gold items, so I'm going to wreck everyone kind of approach, right? But that's not how it works. You got to test all this stuff, and you got to optimize it, and you got to go out there and fight and get wrecked and, learn what works together with who. And it's not easy, right? But I don't think he did that research. He was just like, oh, I'm on your level. I got all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to take you down, whatever, And it didn't work out that way.
Hello. Do you know I can skip this part?
The what?
Skip this part.
Yeah. Just tap it. It's free.
I can, fellow, I think I did send you those screenshots. You can show those. I don't want to share my account and all that. I've done it enough times already at this point, but you can show those screenshots I sent you of that matchup that I just explained to everyone. He was also very confident because when you fight, okay, so when some guy's running around with, when you as a player, if you're only running 1 formation, you're going to level up very fast. Okay, because that's all you're doing is running 1 formation. If you run 2 formations, it's not double the time, but it's more time to get on the same level as everybody else when PvP starts. Yep. If you're running 3 formations, do the math. If you're running 4 formations, do the math. It's a lot more time to get to the same level that everybody's rushing into PvP initially with, right? So there were a couple engagements we had before the end of season or middle of the season, in the beginning of the season, and he's using his main A formation against any one of my 4, and had positive draws or even a win, whatever, when we would fight, and the limited PvP engagements we were able to encounter each other. And he was very confident because, you suck or whatever, this kind of deal. And I'm like, no. When the levels even out, you're gonna see what the real story is here. So he was. I don't think he was prepared for what happened at all. It was pretty bad. I'll send you the screenshots, but I can just tell you, if you don't have them anymore, fella, I don't know. My Gandalf the Grey in our it was my A team versus his A team, my B team versus his B team, because all he had was 2. I had 4, but he only had 2 that were ready. I'll just tell you this: the B formation battle, my Gandalf the Grey did more damage than every single one of his 4 commanders in his B formation. Wow. Which were Gimli, I want to say Bjorn, Legolas and Gandalf the Grey, I believe, or something like that. I have to look it up, but that's how bad it was.
Did he still use triple support on his main?
No, he was using 2 supports to. He had the normal Sauron, Gandalf the White, Dane, and I want to say either Saruman or Bjorn. One of them.
Oh, interesting, because he had a guild big as mine, so like Z10, Z11. So I thought he was still using it.
Yeah, you have them right there in your message, fellow. Their screenshots are still right there.
I'll pull it up in just a second here. Let's see where we are. Francis, how many you have? Francis, you have what? You have gear for how many formations?
Who, me?
Yeah. Yeah, Francis. Yeah.
3.
3 full. All right.
Yeah, full.
Nice. All right. So let's see. This is one of them. Let's make it a tiny bit.
Why the hell he was using full chariots? Oh my god.
Because it's quite strong. It's very strong. That's
Not
made.
even- But not
That's-
even trolls? I mean...
That's well. I don't know why it wasn't using a taunt unit, but all chariots is perhaps the strongest unit composition in the game.
It is.
Meh. I like my trolls. I like my taunt unit.
That's
So
one
that-
of them right there.
That's A versus A. Yeah,
All
They
right.
are slow.
that's
Next
A versus A.
one.
So he had Saruman and Dane. Yeah. Okay.
What respect is your A formation, Jax?
I don't know.
That's such a Kraken thing to say.
I haven't kept up with that in a while.
You got B versus B here. Sauron, Thorin, Gandalf the Grey, and
Yeah.
Azog versus
Pretty much-
Damn, Azog.
Every commander here, you don't need to see the respect and all that. All of them are pretty decent respect. All of them have full gold, both sides.
Yeah, that's true. Next up, we got A versus A again. That's the same one, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, these are the 2. Yep. There you go. There you have it, ladies and gents. Coolio.
Poor Yarb flame. I like it.
Yeah.
Francis, I love your Theo. Are you gonna run Theo this season, Francis? Let's love me
What?
some Theo. You're Theo. You got a Z3 Theo, don't you?
Z6, if I remember.
You know who's doing all right with Theo last season was Glenyan from Lame.
Yeah. Not, but yeah, that's a good question to ask. Haven't seen any more reports from him on using Theo. Alright, cool. 61 out of 61. Freaking look at that vest he took the first spot for farmer in the 24 hours. There you go.
Yeah, Veziant messing around.
No.
Bessie, man, he has almost an unstoppable B team, bro. Like, it's crazy good. His B team can go up against, I think, any A team for the most part. It's pretty ridiculous.
What's his B team?
He uses the key to his B team is he uses Dane with 1.0 gear, and then he uses Seafarers. And that combination together that he has is ridiculous. Yeah, ask him in chat. He's in chat. Ask him. Yeah, he'll explain it.
Where's Vessi? Vessi, make yourself known. You can hop on the voice chat, see if you want.
Yeah, he's a dirty cheater.
He is.
Yeah, man. If
You know,
anybody, any lessons people should have learned from when we transitioned from 1.0 to 2.0 was, do not be so quick to switch your gear from 1.0 to 2.0.
the dirtiest cheater on this team is CLF by far, though. Yes,
Where is this dude actually?
he starts late, I believe.
I hope he's.
He always starts late.
Okay, but I hope he's starting today, man. I haven't seen CLF in a while. Missed the guy.
Yeah.
Alright, so we need some more units. Slowly but surely we get some units. We need iron.
And wood.
You and everybody else, Jay Spensky. You, everyone else.
What did it say? I wish I was stuck. My gut on that 1.0 gear. Yep. Luckily on my OG account, the one that you guys saw just a bit ago, I saved a couple of pieces, which helps. Mostly, I saved 2 helmets actually. That's the only 2 things I saved on the gold stuff. Should have saved a little bit on the chest pieces as well, but it is what it is. All the purples are there though. Every single one. Do we have stamina for this? We have stamina for one more hit.
So you should show this other account you're playing. That should be the account that's shown.
All right, so let's showcase this bad boy here. Start top to bottom. We got Dane, Z17, Gandalf the White, Z16, Galadriel and Bjorn also as Z16. Saruman as Z9, Gil as Z2, Isildur as Z15 with Bard as Z13, Thorn as Z5, King of Men Z16, Sauron as Z11, and we got 5 more as Z. Got Radagast as Z2, Gandalf the White as Z15, Azog as Z4, Helm as Z1, and Frodo and Sam at Z7.
Being Zenith isn't that big of a factor as it used to be.
No, not even close.
He just has gear for most of it.
The gear is the key for you look at these like, oh man, Z6. Yes, obviously it's huge, but it's at the same time if you took 7 Zenith levels from Dane and you'd have distributed to all the any of the other ones. Yeah. At this point after Z, I mean honestly guys, after Z1, for damage dealers you're set. It's 3 full trees. You get the extra 3 damage. Obviously, at lower levels, you get more skill points, right?
Yeah.
But, the key thing here is the gear. The gear is kind of the crazy.
Yeah, it's gear.
The gear.
He really invested in fucking days.
Big. So
he went off last
here.
Bro. Every time he was in chat, it was like, every week or 2, he'd show a report. It was like the dude was jumping, levels like 3 or 4 levels a week he was investing. It was nuts.
I mean, Saruman last season was like R6, I think. R9.
And only to not play the account after the season. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Nuts.
So gear is not a problem for this guy. But also gonna be studying what to do with this.
We worked a lot on that troop formation. Me and him, and I guess he worked with others too, probably Vesey and some others. Yeah, we were all working to perfect that. It seems to be, optimized at this point because his troop damage formation what is and can and was going up against any other meta formation and performing great.
Yep. Let's see.
That That would have been the unique build of the season by far. His troop damage build last season
would have been for sure. You'll likely be this season.
This is why your ass is so fucking keyed up, and all of a sudden you come out from under the rock, and here you are.
Oh no, this right here was kind of a lay thing.
Yeah.
So
sounds good.
I wasn't too. I was like talking in leadership. We're like, you know, is this gonna be an empty server for us to go in? And we really did not want an empty server coming in, because you know we've had our share of bad luck with empty servers. My first season, Francis is gonna remember this. My first season with YUDZ, we're like, oh, we're gonna play against, you know, it was a Jedi. I think it was Jedi. It was the team that HGH World played with, or the account played with, and we're like, oh, this is gonna be so good. And within the first fight, no kidding, by day 5, there was not a soul for us to fight. By day like 9 or 10, I think we were all in the paths of the dead, just hitting each other. That's all we did. There was nothing else to do.
Yeah, and we tried to set up some steps, but
I know, but people avoided. They're like, nah.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, the fact that there's, you know, potentially a few good teams and all in, you know, different sizes, so they can play around with what they want to do. So it will make for. I hope it will make for a fun season. I mean, like I said, I was sharing this earlier. I mean, the last week, 2 weeks with different groups on Discord, but I shared this with the team here. I was playing with I am playing with an RP team called Book. If you guys might know who Cletion is. Shout out to Cletion. He mains all elves. So he has a Zenith Kirdan, Zenith 10, Zenith 6 Thranduil, Zenith, like all of the elves, very, very high level. And I've been playing with them for a little bit. And
I'll bet you in real life that fool goes to the Comic-Con conventions all dressed up like elves too.
The cool thing about him is that the organization, like I shared this with them. It's been a fun server because there's obviously a lot of activity. There's Angmar is pretty active. We're playing in Rohan. Then you have Gondor is pretty active. This is RP. You got Loth, who is extremely active, and you got Erebor, who's a little bit active. They are quite active, but they're not really. They're hitting Gondor, so not really an issue for us. And so it's just been really fun, like non-stop fighting, non-stop different daily tasks. You go here, there's action here, go there. It's been extremely fun because of the amount of things just to do. There's non-stop fighting with books. So huge shout out to Zero Fox and everybody involved in that server, because it's been probably one of the most active and in a way quite balanced between the different teams we've been facing. So that's why I'm really excited for this, because it kind of fits the same type of server, multiple teams in different spots, not just, you know, basically us and Aces, or, you know, us and somebody else. It's there's enough space for dynamic in this season. So I'm excited for that. Okay, let's see what we're gonna hit.
Motherfucker, you know the only thing you excited about is you got a new Ferrari. Don't even. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited about that too.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to optimize the OG account. I'm really excited for that. We got a lot of Mathoms to get, at least probably 5 or 6, 7 pieces of new gear to give all the 3 formations enough gear to play around with. Let's see.
Can we level up Shadow on this?
What?
I don't remember what respect is Shadow.
No, Shadow is 10. We gotta ascend them, so gotta get a few. We don't have any mythic respect items, so we gotta get the mythic respect items. Where is Shadow? So we can ascend, and then we have like 900 respect items for him to go all out.
No.
900, is it? It's 807.
800.
Yeah, I got
And 15
1600,
respects.
1600 for Lurtz. 1400 for Theo or Elmer. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the best would be for Shadow. to
Yeah,
be
definitely.
honest.
That would be the first one to go for, yeah.
I think the game is pretty balanced right now.
The server?
It's nice. No, the game
Yeah.
between good and evil, it's pretty balanced now. I think. You know.
I think so too. I've
I mean,
been
more
really
so-
liking the updates they've been putting out. It's been really good.
More so than any other time before, it's balanced. I think.
Well, if you ask RP teams, they're saying that now evil RP has a way bigger advantage than good side RP
Oh, why? Explain.
because of remaking of Saruman and people discovering finally Undying and so on.
But
Yeah,
there's
but
still,
it's the same.
there's still no answer for Gil in RP. If you're evil,
No, but it's a mirror. It's a mirror. Like Shadow, you have Dane. Like Lutz, you have Bjorn. Like it's like just they are mirroring. Like Gilgad, you have Undying, which just show that good side was so like in an advantage all this time that no, they don't
Yeah.
realize that every
Yeah.
side is just being matched.
yeah,
But then they are like, oh no, evil side
Yes.
is too strong. No, they
yes,
are just
no,
equal.
balanced.
Yeah,
it's
they are
balanced.
just equal. Exactly.
Correct.
And because they are used to that,
Right.
that privilege,
Yes.
they are no
Dominating
quite-
for like the last 8-10 seasons straight.
Yeah. There was a time, evil side. There was a time when Witch King was too strong.
Yes.
Season 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 or whatever. But
Yeah.
after that, no. And then it was like two seasons with Sunin until
Yeah.
they knocked her.
And then it was like 8-10 season of freaking Gandalf the White, Dane, Bjorn, Gil, whatever, just killing everything.
Gandalf the Grey.
Yeah,
Gandalf
Gandalf the
the
Grey
Grey
is
too.
more OP than Gandalf the White in 1.0. Gandalf the
He
Grey
was killing all
fun.
the Witch King.
Yeah,
He was killing all Witch King. The fuck.
that was a good one. Getting until people really started using Pursuit against Gil. Gil was wiping the floor with everybody.
There's nothing like back in the day when you could take a Witch King and, hit a stack of 20 and kill all of them. It's nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
Jax, I was online when you killed a stack of 60 with your Witch King. So
Yeah, it was bad. There's nothing
I
really
was
like
watching
it.
my screen. I was watching my screen that day.
I don't know what else compares now or since. Nothing compared to that back then.
Good old times of retaliate ball and just cleaning people around. Oh, that was some fun times.
I don't miss it.
I mean, I miss it, but it's we adjust. But I do kind of. I don't think about it. It makes it easier. If I think about it, it hurts.
I remember about season 1 Lures with Momakil and
Yeah.
Oathbreakers.
Yeah. Yep.
I still have PTSD from season 1 with them damn Moomalurtzes.
What? Wait, where you been all this time, homie?
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been distracted.
Oh,
But she's been here in chat the whole time.
Yeah, I've been listening.
have you?
Yeah.
Creeping. You've been creeping.
I've been creeping. Yeah, I'm a lurker today.
Oh, okay.
Phew. Oh, we're all stuck in this level. What is it called? Level 16 ring.
Purgatory. This is purgatory, and there's another 2 or 3 stages of purgatory after this.
Yeah, at least getting to that 20 gives us the 4.
Yeah.
Gives us
The
full
worst purgatory
formation.
is when you're locked behind the paths, waiting
Yeah.
for it.
Yep. 3 or 4 days, nothing.
I'm not gonna lie though, it's obviously not a cool, not necessarily cool, but it does give us those few days to just kind of get ready, like farm up, get ready for fights.
Farm up. There ain't nothing to farm, fool. What you talking about? No, well, on a good, no, there's nothing left after like nothing. There's not even like no.
I mean,
there's nothing to farm.
I'm not gonna tell you my secret, but
I know what your secret is. I know what it is. I like to see you try and do it this season, though. Where we're at, you won't be. It ain't possible.
It might not. You're right. It might not.
Someone got a 200 yet?
Yeah, we
Probably.
have.
Yeah.
We have a couple people. We have Barbaro. He took it quite early. He was the first one to take it.
Yeah.
7 hours. In.
You know what would be a good rule, Francis, is that people's, at least on this team, people should only farm 200s within, like, I don't know, 50 tiles of their base. They shouldn't be allowed to go all over the entire map, forwarding over the map and taking 200s everywhere, which happens every season. Because it's just the way the pass is. It's not
The
fair.
thing is, wait, but that is the thing is that if you set strict rules like that, there is also the RNG. Like your base, you can have like 3 around you, and then someone else can have none. You see?
Well, that's why you would say, okay, within a certain amount of tiles from your base, it's open to everyone, right? So like whatever, 50, 60 tiles away from your base, it's free game. Whoever gets there first. But then after that, don't go forwarding across the map like some of the guys do. We know who they are. We're not going to name names, but they forward all the way across the map and take all the 200s, and then everybody's staring at each other later. It's not good. It's not good.
The thing we ask it's like more about understanding and trying to respect everyone, but
Yeah.
it's not like you can rule out, because the issue is like you have people that maybe are logging in. We know a few that are logging in 3 days. Okay, they are logging in 3 days.
Yeah.
When they come, obviously they won't have any 200. But the thing is, it's what we do after, that matter also. When the pass open, it's like, okay, like we do every seasons, we try kind of limit, like
and that's good. That helps.
Try to take just 1 or 2 age, and then we wait patient that everyone has and then it's free for all. Because if you are limiting, you are also putting yourself in a position that some people that are more active, they are more active also in the battles. They will need those resources to fight more, and others, because they are catching up, they won't. So it's a bit of case by case.
So
if you have some people that farm a lot but they don't show up, they don't participate and don't help, then those should be asked to like leave the farm for others.
Yep. So looking at this server, what do you think? What do you project? What do you forecast this server, how it's going to go? What do you see happening here?
Oh man. I guess, I'm not even sure we should start either. Yeah, exactly. It's fight. I mean, I have an idea already, but I mean, I cannot say no, because it's public. Like,
fight.
But basically, what we can say is like there is a timer. Everyone has a timer, which is the pass opening. So we know who will be the direct opponents that we'll be fighting with against, and that you need to fight in order to level up after a certain level. So even people that maybe are in the same side, in the same quadrant, maybe they are partners, friends, whatever, but they will need to fight one another in order to level up. So in the first stage, everyone will have something to do, either farm friendly or farm for territory to expand until the pass open for the different quadrants. And
Yeah.
then it will be interesting. Then it will be very interesting because, well, it will depend on many things. How you
So-
see? How do you see you? Because you are not in leadership, so you
Yeah.
can talk whatever you want. You can talk shit. Nobody can tell you anything.
I see a porn video happening.
You see a
You
what?
see, huh?
A porn video. I don't need to explain what that is, right?
Yeah, but why you say that?
Gangbang.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
We shall see.
More
Eventually-
merit,
eventually
more
not.
bodies, more merit.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. This isn't the same team as last season, all right? So we need to understand that and proceed cautiously, in my opinion.
I mean, every team, every team are changing.
Mm-hmm.
Every season, you have change. Like, you look back 2 seasons ago, and there is no one team that is similar to 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm,
So it's why when people say, "Oh, that team is strong," you remember 4 seasons ago, and then yes, but we are comparing apple with banana, bro, because it's not the same anymore. Things change, and we don't know. We don't have knowledge about. So
Yeah.
Apple with banana.
You should show the all the leaderboard info, the fellowship commanders, all that, fellow.
Yeah.
You
yeah, I
should
mean,
go over all that. Show
so-
everybody top 100 or whatever, like we are.
so in terms, I mean, surprisingly enough, I mean, now that we got a bunch more, but earlier today we only had like 23 fellowships, which was kind of low. No, we have even less than that, but obviously more people came in, and now they have their own little groups. But let's look at the top 15 for now. So at 15, you got Rhoda, 14 Drac. Who is leading this team? 25 people. Tilo, the last of
It's Italian.
us. The last of us or Draken? Oh, Draken. This is Spanish. Yep. I think there's another Italian group here.
remember,
You got Thorin.
remember that name.
You got Bruni.
Man, what is all the Italians out there? They have like this Italian radar and shit. They just like see something, they know it's
No,
Italian.
I just saw the description of
Yeah, the description in
fellowship. It was
Draken
in
Italian.
says it's in Italian here.
Oh, my video's a few seconds behind. So
Oh yeah. yeah.
not sure why. That's why.
So then we ride at dawn. 73, not bad. Gato,
What's the team that Scar's in, or Scar took some of Ace's to? That's here. What team is that?
Isn't it ad?
No ad.
No ad. Yeah.
No ad.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. I wonder how many from Aces are over there.
You got Dash in 9th. That's a good question. I don't know. We got Soul, which is in the same area as we are. Patman.
Correct.
You know what's funny? It's like you look at the leaderboard,
Mm-hmm.
and there is team after the 10th place are still like 190, 80 people. That's crazy,
It is.
It is.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I see God's server, I think there are less, after a certain number of teams, it's like ghosts, almost nobody.
Yep. It is weird.
That's a lot of people, man. That's a lot of people. I don't know what they're doing, but
Yeah.
that's a lot of people.
And then in 7th, you got Heirs of Numenor by Cass, D-Sol, Sarek 97, Kosa. Isn't Kosa in this group? I believe so.
I don't know who that is.
Our old YUDZ brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So no ad being led by Cass.
Oh, that's that chick's in the Discord, right? That
Yeah.
name looks familiar.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
in 4th, at 471 power, you got Elio. We talked about him just a little bit ago. 3rd, you got Neon. And then in second, you got Fire.
Vessi, would you consider yourself a realist, an optimist, or a pessimist? All right, show all the other stuff. You know.
Show the commanders. We want to see the money. Money, money, money.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
So you got, in first place, you got Robin Hood. Let's look at him.
Robin Hood?
Oh, wow.
Who's that? Who's that?
It's he plays. Oh, he's no ad. Wonder who he was before. You know, it's always.
You
been
know,
Robin.
this is a good. Okay, I want to touch upon what you just said. What this guy's doing. If you see this, I don't care if it's now or a year from now. You watch this. Please do the same thing that this person is doing and show your fucking history. It's an easy thing to do in the settings. You just go in and you show your history. Like, these are all the teams I've played with and the names I've played under. Please. I beg
For
you.
me, it's weird this feature that they added.
Yeah.
That
You can hide it.
Why? You know,
Why?
Yes,
I don't know why.
why?
Why do you want to hide it? This doesn't make any sense to me. Why?
even for us in leadership, when you are doing like two recruitment process,
Yeah.
it's annoying because
Yes.
people have
Yes.
history. They should
Right.
show it.
Yes.
That's it. If you were like, if you behaved badly, if you were in, we need to know. You know.
Yes. Absolutely. Just show your history, people. Why do you hide your history from? It's freaking ridiculous.
You got
No point in doing it.
You got Vessi here, level 27 as well, with his OP setup. Lady
Yeah.
Galadriel.
The question I asked you, Vessi, was just regarding life in general, your approach. Who's this guy? Oh, okay. That's one of our new guys. What? No.
Yes, it is.
No, I'm saying this is not going to work like that. I hope he's doing that as like, hey, I don't want you to see what I got, but probably is, I guess.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have gotten through the intake process.
Nice, probably switching the
Yeah,
equipment to.
has to be, because how does he go through the interview process like this? No way.
All right, let's look at Task. Task is a problem. Look
Yeah,
at freaking
Task.
Z10 Undying, Z13, Z11 Shadow as well. With the Z.
He's still doing the damage hybrid on Undying. I've told him 1,000 times, man. Just go all command Undying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
some people will never listen.
Z10.
Me and him were-
Z10.
We were together in my last season of roleplay in Null and Void. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a heavy account too. Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Lord West with his R14 alerts. You got Clang.
Ooh. Respect for Clang for using Thorin, Helm, and Dane.
It works. You do it right.
He told us he was doing something,
Yeah, he did.
and he did.
Yep.
He kept his word.
Yeah.
And here she is, Queen Cleona there.
Well, I'm surprised she's this high up. She's not that strong of a player, but she's
Gandalf the White.
definitely dedicated, it appears.
R12 Galadriel, and then her RZ7 Gil Galad. Sweet.
Yes. Not bad.
Escanor.
Not bad.
No, like, way too many people have 25 at least.
Yeah, there's a lot of people with level. I'm my highest is I think 21.
You farmed well then to be at 21. You're still.
No, it's about average.
Yeah, but
About average.
being at 21, that's pretty good.
I'm always behind early mid game, always because there's so many people to level.
Let's see if there's anybody that we need to see here.
Oops, my bad. He's familiar. Where have I seen him before?
Who?
Oops, my bad, bro. Oops, my bad, bro. His name's familiar.
Falcon OP.
That's a pretty big one.
Okay.
Yep.
He's from Aces, right?
Yeah,
That's where his
I'm
name's
pretty sure he's from
Yeah.
Aces. Yeah. Falcon,
Yeah.
look at this. Look at these. Look at this beauty. Falcon OP. Shout out to Falcon OP.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Z6
Let's see it.
stain,
All right, not bad.
Z6 stain,
Not bad.
Z4 Falcon, and a probably
Not
a Z some
Not
Z2
bad.
Gimli.
It's all right.
This guy was suited for pump when he was in fellowship in Erebor. 40 dwarves in Erebor.
Let's see who else we can find here that we need to look.
Fire. Fire was evil RP, obviously, right?
Yep.
Disa, I don't know nothing about these cats.
Me, I don't either.
Shout out to Christopher in chat. Where did you end up, Chris?
He's from
After
Aces.
Aces.
Yeah.
Yeah, but after Aces, where did you end up? Did you go
Yeah.
into Order
I think so. I don't know.
or Toby?
Yep. What's happening in their server? They're getting wrecked or what? Gangbang?
Yeah, I think it's Lame attacking Toby in Order versus I can't remember.
Bear and
Versus
Honk.
Bear and Honk, yeah.
And they're all fighting them, right?
Yeah, they're fighting Toby in Order, but I guess they're having fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Lucy the Demon. Who is that? What list are we on right now? What is this? Personal.
yeah, this is just power production.
Okay.
Personal
Yeah.
influence.
Who's
We got
Lucy the
Bessie
Demon?
first,
Who's
Lego
that?
left.
Lucy the Demon, huh? I like the name. Bessie, yeah.
Mr. Another Spud.
Toby and Order attacked. Oh, Toby and Order said, "Fuck this, we're going out fighting." Attacked everybody. All right, there you go. Why is Mo? Why is he kind of blocked out there on your screen?
I don't know. I think
He's
every.
playing-
I mean, yeah. I think it cleared now. It was every seventh position was a bit dark, but everything's good now.
Really?
Yeah. We got
Slow down, bro.
We got KS Legion. Woohoo.
Yeah.
8th place. Mo is 6th.
He was in Order or Aces, right?
Can't
KS
remember.
Legion. Yeah, pretty sure. Let me see his profile. He's got a 2nd place badge. He was in Aces from last season.
The noun
Yeah.
creator. That's his, isn't it?
Yeah, he was in Aces. See, another one. Why are you not showing your history, bro? What are we doing here? This makes no sense. Just show it.
Look at that.
Fury Devil was up there. He was up there like 2 days ago, bro, at the top. He just hasn't done anything because I don't know why, but he was up there.
I want to see Brass this season. Gonna be interesting.
Milky Cake was in Aces. Raz, I've heard that name before.
Yeah.
I think Fire is a strong player. He's got like an OG avatar. I forget his name though. Been wanting to fight him for a while. Get his name. What's his damn name?
What team he plays?
He's got one of those beta avatars on Fire. I forget his name though. We'll probably see him out here.
Let's see if we can find him. The beta. Let's see.
Yeah, that's a cool avatar too. I like it.
I know.
You got to stay on target here, bro. You keep jumping all around. Slow down.
No, I'm see if we can find
Slow
his
down, bro.
profile. Give me a second. See if we can find his profile so you can talk about him.
Oh yeah.
See if he's ranked.
Go ahead. He should be because I know he's probably the strongest player they have.
No, not here. No, maybe he changed the profile picture.
I will recognize his name if I see it, but I can't see it
All
right
here.
now. I'll
No,
look.
no, this is Soul.
And when you go through it slowly, I'll look. See if I can see him. Actually, I can look on my own screen. Duh. Somebody slap me. Goddamn, people. You let me just fucking drown in the fucking swamp over here. Slap me. Say something. Jesus Christ. Can't take these fucking cats nowhere, bro. God damn.
Yep. Only 2 beta avatars, and neither of them are Fire. So.
Yeah, let me go get Primus guy.
All right. So what are we gonna do here? We need some more troops. Let's go. bit more troops so we can. Where is this?
I think he changed his name because I don't see him in the top 150-ish. Huh. Strange. I don't see him. Must have changed the name. That's Kirby? Oh, Kirby. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where he's at, bro. I don't see it. I went through like all of it.
I mean, maybe
Sorry.
he's not there anymore. Maybe he left.
I doubt that. So what's everybody doing this weekend?
Yeah, what are you guys doing this weekend? What do we have in chat?
Nothing.
Damn.
That's good. That's a good thing to do.
She said that like a fucking busted, tired old hag. Nothing.
Nothing.
That was bad. Damn, bro, like that? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, not hitting that one.
Can't be that bad.
Yeah. J Spinsky saying playing Rise to War, and that's definitely something I'll be doing as well.
Yeah, a little bit. There's just these lulls and valleys, though. You can only do so much, man.
Yeah.
It's just very slow. Very slow. Where'd you spawn at?
This might not be too bad to hit. Let's go for this one, see what happens. Oh,
Where'd you spawn
so
at?
I spawned right here on the Oasis of Rune. Right by the
Oasis?
lakes. Yeah.
There's a dude that's got his own private island. You see that dude? Look up there.
That's true. I didn't notice that. I pointed it out. Who's this?
Yeah,
Antalya.
that's what I like. Yeah,
Look,
he got his own
fool.
private island.
Look at that. I mean, the nice thing is you don't need to take the crossings to get across. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. But it's still, you basically, this sucks though, because this basically means that you need to ford up
Yeah.
anywhere, and he can only go north, really. Oh, that
Wow.
sucks. That sucks.
Oh no.
Well, imagine if you're like you spawn here though. I guess you.
Oh,
You
no.
actually can. Imagine if you
You
spawn
can.
right here.
Yeah.
That would have been horrible because you have to just get the few
Yeah.
tiles here, and
Yeah.
pray that you can move up. Oh,
Right.
jeez.
Yeah.
Bohika asked how good Galadriel does on opening day. She is incredible as a starter for the season.
The relic really makes a difference for Galadriel too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the relics for a lot of commanders is mostly for the stats, I'd say, but there are a few
Yeah.
that really shine with the relic. All right, I'm going here. Let's see what Gandalf did. How much did you lose? Lost a little bit. Oh, whoa. Look who we found in the chat.
Ooh.
Lonely is in the house this season.
Where is he playing at?
No ad.
Oh, he's here
He
with
is
us.
here. He's with us.
Oh, yeah. We didn't get a chance to have our 1v1 last season. Could've
Okay,
checked out.
we'll get time this season then for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
Ooh, wee, that's a surprise.
But he followed. Ask him if I'm assuming that obviously whatchamacallit, Scar is in the same group with you guys, right?
I mean, let's ask.
Is that him? Check his list. Type or click on his thing, make sure that, or I can do it. Fuck, man. Again.
I mean, you can go to World Chat.
Goddamn people, you just let me flail in all directions. No regard.
You can do it yourself, Jax.
No regard for my well-being whatsoever. I'm gonna remember this shit. Check this out, homie. I don't forget nothing. All right, it's fine. Keep on doing me like that, bro. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Right
It
there.
is. Interesting.
Yep. So, whatchamacallit, his old homeboy Gollum apparently is with Thanatos' little group now, right? So he lost a little homeboy to them, but he stayed with some of his people. Obviously, they came over here.
I mean, it depends which Gollum you're talking about.
The Gollum.
I don't think he. Are you saying he's with Panda? You mean?
No, I'm saying Lonely's old homeboy, his little running mate, Gollum. He sold his account to somebody that one of Thanatos' people.
Oh.
So
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
What we got? This is one of the. This is like we're getting to the point where you just gotta keep pushing. You're basically, we maxed out on tiles.
Yeah.
Keep on pushing. Drop one for another. Hit the mob.
Yeah. Until you get to the point where there's nothing else to hit except 200.
Exactly.
That's rough.
Exactly.
That's rough, bro. That's rough.
Ain't that fun?
It's rough.
Freaking terror! You replied to my DM, man. I'm waiting for a reply for like 2 hours. Lonely is in the sea is gonna be fun. So I got a Gil to take this one, then potentially Galadriel can take the other one, and I'm gonna need to build some troops. See, I'm playing conservative this time. I'm not using too much of my APs. I'm saving my APs. Let's see. Got some wood. Yeah, I can go get some. I guess a little bit of wood here. Get a couple. Let's go for one for now. Saving my APs and stocking up on stone, because in a few chapters the stone is gonna be the number that you're gonna need to get through the chapter is gonna be ridiculous. So stocking up on stone, but needs to start taking some wood and some ore, or else I'm gonna then run out of those. So
Yep.
Where we are. See, if I take this right here, I'll get what? 400. 400 takes me to level 17. Yeah, everybody, we're all only really taking, this level 20 here when the chapter concludes. In 7 hours? Oh, it's not too long. 8 a.m. tomorrow. We all get basically almost all. I mean, at least you've been playing.
What happens tomorrow?
We all get 3.5K reputation, and that puts
what
us
is
at
that?
level 20. It gets you more
Dominance?
tiles and stuff.
5 tiles. Wow, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah. No, but also that also opens up your 4th commander in the formation. So.
Oh yeah, that's
so
very
that takes yeah.
Very impactful. And some mad dash for 200.
Vess, did you ask me why I haven't taken a 200 yet? I haven't been able to play all day. I've been playing here and there while working.
Yeah,
so taking on breaks and stuff. So haven't been able to be, fully all day on it. So
what are you talking about?
So, I don't know if Vess was asking me if I haven't gotten the 200 yet. I'm like, nope, I'm conserving my troops. And just...
You're like the Lord of the Rings mystery man. Right? Nobody knows what the hell you be doing half the time, bro.
Exactly. There you go. Well, oh, I should change my name to what's his face again?
No, you know Dune Awakening's coming out in a few months, right?
Yes.
Dune Awakening.
Yes. Yeah.
Go check it out. You're gonna be the next big open world. Everybody.
It looks so good. Oh, okay, so
Work.
all right, nice. Okay. I mean, I've been following up. All I'll be able to do is watch people play because it's gonna take a very heavy machine to run it.
Is it?
For the graphics it has, definitely.
Why do you need the best graphics though?
No, I'm not saying.
You don't have a decent computer or what?
No, my PC is pretty. It's mostly for work, so it's pretty basic.
It's boo boo.
What?
It's boo boo.
No, it's okay, but I don't think it would run Dune Awakening in medium graphics.
Really? I think
I'll
it's
try.
like
I'll definitely try.
It's similar. It's going to be similar to definitely similar to Conan Exiles because that was their last game like this, and I think it's going to be quite similar to Elder Scrolls Online and Warcraft. So I don't think you're going to need the best whatever.
If it's similar to Elder Scrolls Online, I might be able to run it in.
I mean, that game came out like 15 years ago, and everybody's still playing it.
Yeah,
I mean, good grief.
Oh, that's a solid game.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Man, I was deeply invested in that game for the first year. My goodness.
You told me. We ran our guild and everything, eh?
I ran the largest guild. I created, built, and ran the largest guild in that game the first year. Yes. Well, it was 2 guilds, so it was the same thing as if you had 10 war bands in one group here, is what I built there. Full war bands.
How many people? Sorry?
1,000.
Wow.
Yeah, and we'd all meet in game with our characters on Sunday nights. We'd meet in game at some marquee location, like a big beautiful church in one of the regions or whatever, and we just party. We'd go in like the biggest room. It'd be like hundreds of people in there, all on area chat, just fucking partying. Yeah.
Sounds really, really fun. I'm assuming from the sounds of it, you're gonna do that in Dune.
Well, I don't have the time to do that anymore, obviously. So, but that's what's going to happen. Whoever does it first is going to dominate. Yeah. Whoever assembles the largest group of players is going to dominate. Just be able to zerg everybody. But I think it's going to be limited by the way that they're implementing the game. So there's going to be one PvP region, the same as a lot of games like this. But they're going to not quarantine, but they're going to have regions of the PvP zone. So if you were to try and go from whatever you're going to likely be able to enter into it from your side of the map outside of that circle. Right? And it's a huge circle, the biggest one ever, apparently. In PvP area, it's the biggest PvP area ever in any game. Open center where everybody comes in and fights, and then you can just leave out of the exits. But if you come in from let's say you're whatever, in this you got good and evil, so let's say you were good, you might spawn in the northeast. That's your region, and that you're going to enter the northeast from the northeast into the center region to PvP, right? But if you wanted to try and go from that area in the northeast down to the southeast, where let's say evil or neutral or whoever, right, red, blue, yellow, green, whoever those factions are, the area is so big, it would take you so long to get over to their side, it just wouldn't be possible.
Wow.
From what I understand. Or, I mean, it's possible, of course, but it's going to take a lot of time. And then when you die, you're probably going to spawn in from your side again. And if that's the case, then it's really going to be center mass type of environment. And everybody's going in there to get spice and fight each other. But we'll see. We'll see. All I know is it's the biggest area, and then every so often the entire area, so all the POIs, changes. So I don't know how often, but the whole map will change. So like you may have resources right here today. The next time they're going to be 50 tiles over there, right?
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work, but that's what they said they're doing.
Not this one. It comes out.
The Dune.
It comes out in May, June.
Yeah, a couple months from now, I think May.
Yeah. I think
The Dune movies, the new movies, I've said this before, they're like this generation's Star Wars. It's the same thing.
I mean, I've watched it. I really liked it.
Yeah.
It's really good. Not gonna lie, especially number 2. Really liked number 2.
Yeah. The director is just really a good director. The movies he did before this were impressive as well. Like he did the new Blade Runner.
Mm-hmm.
He did one right before, and that's kind of the picture they wanted to paint in their environment. So they picked the right guy for that type of movie. I mean, if you want the best director overall, probably you're talking Nolan or Tarantino or Scorsese. But those are different types of movies.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, I was able to watch it last weekend. Finally watched the animated movie for War of the Rohirrim. Have you guys seen this?
How was
movie?
that?
Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
It was decent. It was decent. Not gonna say.
It was?
Yeah. I mean, decent. Yeah, it was decent.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
I don't get into cartoons too much anymore, really.
I mean, I have 3 kids, so
Yeah.
So also, I mean, although it's pretty gory, for an animated, because in Japanese, shows like animes and stuff, they kind of cut people's stuff off and heads off and limbs off.
Right.
So.
Oh, is that what it is? Japanese anime guys in there?
Yeah, that's the guy. That's the studio. The guy who did it. It was. They took that route. You can watch it on Prime Video if you want to watch it.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that. I've scrolled over it and sit down to watch TV or whatever.
Yeah,
Saw it there. But speaking of Japan, best thing I saw last year was Shogun.
I don't know what that is. Shogun. That's
A show on what was it? FX was it? Yeah.
Let's try this one. Shogun.
What was it? 10 episodes.
Yeah,
it's about how Japan was unified.
Shogun. Let me see here. Shogun.
Had some of the main players were also in that movie
that
last.
one. Yeah. I haven't seen it. But
well, you should. You should. I think it was maybe the best show last year.
Well, I gotta check it out. Maybe tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Sweeto. What are you gonna do this weekend, Jax? You sailing?
No, it's not good. It's not good enough yet to start sailing because it's been real overcast, cloudy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got a few options. We'll see.
Cool.
Which one interests me? Not sure. Yeah. We'll see. Barbecue Sunday.
Yep, I'm definitely having a barbecue this Sunday, Mother's Day.
Yeah.
So
that's probably what I'm doing.
Taking my boys to get a haircut tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah, I got my haircut today. Yeah.
Getting the beard trimmed a little bit, cleaned up.
I think you look better with a beard. You look like you're growed up. You're all growed up.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna let it grow. I almost shaved it off, but I'm gonna let it grow out and do a nice little fade cut on the beard, see how it looks, and let it grow for a while.
Yeah.
The horrible phase has passed.
You know how much haircuts cost where I live? Just guess. And I have short hair, right? I have very short hair.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
So I don't need like a fucking, this fucking superstar haircut or something. It just needs to be fucking trimmed down a little, right? But you know how much they charge?
I'm gonna say $50.
Exactly.
Right on it. Gee.
So the chick that came over and cut my hair today, okay, The reason why she's here cutting my hair is because she charges $25. And I was recommended her by another chick I know, and she's like, "Oh yeah, my homegirl, whatever." Da, 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 da. And I was like, "Oh yeah, let's go." Because going in there for 5 minutes takes 5 minutes, $50. Now here we're going to take this to the next level. If you're a woman and you go get just a regular little trim, not like changing your whole look or none of this shit, just a little touch up. Guess how much women are paying out here?
I'm paying $50. You're probably paying $140.
$175.
Oh, see, almost there.
Now, if you're like one of these wannabe, think you're some kind of bad boss, stupid, whatever type of bitch, whatever, you know the type. And there's a lot of them out here. Can't stand them myself personally, but they think they're all that and blah, 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 right? They go to these really nice salons and stylists and all this type of bullshit, right? Not where regular people go. Guess how much they charging over there for a woman's haircut?
$250.
$600.
Wow.
Now, can you imagine? I don't know how often a woman gets her haircut, but I'm going to guess every couple of months, right? So
it depends, yeah, it depends.
You paying $600? You one of them? No, we're not doing that.
That
Nope.
is a lot of money. Wow.
Oh, you got the wrong guy.
That is an awful lot of money for a haircut.
Can you imagine? Like, who pays that? Who
I
does
get my
that?
haircut like once every 2 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
I was doing the math too a while back.
Shocking.
Like,
Shocking.
My wife will get a haircut like once a year, because she has long.
Oh, is that
hair.
right?
Yeah, she has long hair, so she just trims.
That's good.
She just trims the tips. But I was thinking, she's gonna get a haircut. It's like $70 here, like where we live. $70, 70 pounds.
Man.
I'm like, man, that's expensive, for my.
It is.
So, but then I'm
It
thinking
is.
here, I get my haircut once a month. It's only $12.
Yep.
But
Wow.
do that times 12. I'm paying almost double what she pays per year per haircut. So I was like, I gotta shut up.
Yeah.
I gotta shut up.
So I told this person that came to cut my hair today, because she was talking to me or whatever when she cut my hair, and I was like, what do you do for your job and all this? Because I'm thinking she does this as her job because I know how expensive it is. I don't know. I got another business I run on my house. It's like, well, you might want to consider doing this, because as a business person, if I heard the story that I just said right now, first thing I would think is there's opportunity there to go charge half of what everyone else is doing and just kind of corner the whole market and get everybody. If you're good, you're decent, you know what you're doing.
Exactly.
Because at that rate, it's just who pays that? Like, no.
That's crazy money, man. Jeez.
Good. So if you're somebody cutting hair in one of them, glamour fucking whatever salons around here, they're everywhere. These rich part of town, whatever. And you sit there all day and you're busy all day, and let's say you cut whatever, how many people a day, right? Whatever, let's say 6 to 8 people's women's hair a day. What do you make in a day? Jeez, what do you make? $3,000 or something?
Imagine.
What?
Jeez.
You're not like a rocket scientist. You're not like solving cancer. You're just cutting hair. Making thousands.
Look at the demand in those. I mean, you live. Come on, man. You live in one of the like really nice places of the U.S. though. Quite expensive place.
Well, I'll agree with the second, and I'll agree with the first to some degree.
Yeah,
it's all about it's subjective to what do you consider as far as that. Yes, of course, there's a lot of nice stuff out here, but yes, of course, nobody that's normal can afford to live here at all. At least not in the nice areas. And even when you go to the shitty areas, the ghetto, whatever, the barrio, you can't afford to live there either. You can't. Because this hairdresser, I'll ask you another question. She has a daycare. That's her day job. And she runs it out of a house that she rents. And she lives less than 2 miles away from me, okay, in an old house. How much do you think she pays a month for rent on the house she lives in? It's a regular house, bro. Like, whatever, 2.5 bedrooms. It's a normal fucking...
In Santa Monica?
No. She's actually in Culver City. which is right next to West LA and Santa Monica, is right there too. It's right next to it. What do you just guess how much she pays for rent?
I'm gonna say about $3,000.
$5,700, $5,700. Now, ask yourself, anybody you know, even if they had money, would pay that to rent a fucking normal 1950s house that they built after World War II?
No, that's nuts. That's nuts. I never pay that.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's what you have to understand and consider when you're like, oh, it's so great here. Oh, is it? Is it really?
That's nuts. That's so much money for like you said, a regular house. That is nuts.
It really is. It really is. That's not even scratching the surface of the really nice areas and the really nice houses. That's like renting a bathroom in one of those, basically.
Oh, that's horrible.
I did rent a bathroom when I first got here. Well, not a bathroom, but I rented my closet for money.
Really?
Way back when. Oh, yeah. That's how I met my first girlfriend in Los Angeles. Matter of fact, rented her my closet. There was only enough room in the closet to put a twin bed, no frame, just the mattress on the floor, a little tiny dresser right next to it, and a little tiny walkway to walk from that out of the closet.
There you go.
I was $250 a month.
Really?
My rent was $500. I started $250 a month for my closet. It was great. Then I turned around. I was like, let's take this to the next level. All right. And I rented my living room because it was a 1-bedroom apartment off Hollywood Boulevard. And I rented that for $250. Cha-ching! I'm not paying shit. Another funny story is that's how I met my second longest terms of we've been friends. My second longest best friend in my life was he rented the couch. He immigrated illegally from one of the Eastern European places, former Russia blocks or whatever, right? And he rented the couch for me. Big old dude, man. He looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Big old muscular dude, man. Big old dude. Didn't speak no English, nothing. Had to teach him everything, And he, in turn, is actually the person that got me into the business I'm in now. Because I was just bored and looking for a change. He was like, come do this with me. So I went and learned how to do what I do from him for a few years and started my own business. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Which one?
No, like the one you're mentioning about learning what you do now.
Oh, it was like 7 years ago?
Wow. That's awesome, man. 7 years ago, and now you're living the life that you live in.
It's not that great. I'm not like some like fucking. I'm pretty. To be really like honest, I am a free to play as far as where I live, the neighborhood I live in, and who I am. I'm a free to play player in an entire server full of Krakens. Yeah.
I mean,
that's honest truth. So don't get the wrong idea, bro.
No, I get what you mean, but life. I mean, life has been good to you, hasn't it? Like you've made your life good for yourself, haven't you?
Good and bad. Yeah. Been some several years of struggles. Yep. Just trying to not, stay alive.
Now things are good, you say?
Sure.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's better now. Yeah, it's normal. But I put myself in a lot of the positions, that I ended up regretting and just living on the edge,
Yeah, I get you. It's living and learning, right?
Oh, yeah.
I still get, I'm 35 now, so, you think that you won't make dumb decisions after, like, oh, yeah, I've done a couple.
No, you will.
You will. Yeah, it's going to, it repeats.
If you slow down and you start to get into the late 40s and 50s, you make far few less mistakes.
Good. It's good. I'm excited for that time.
It goes fast. Like it goes really fast. You wake up and 10 years just flew by and you didn't even realize it. Really fast.
So I guess y'all liking the beer. Now I got some comments here in the chat. A couple in the
What you got?
Discord as well.
Holy beard.
Guys, we'll see in a few months.
You know why they're saying that? You know why they're saying that, right?
No idea.
Because the last time the fucking guy saw you doing a stream was like a year and a half ago.
It wasn't,
That's why.
Man. Come on. I was starting to grow the beard.
That's why. That's why.
We'll see. There are days that I just kind of want to rip it off, but we'll stuck to it.
Oh, I know. I know.
Horrible, but we stuck to it.
I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. We're coming to a close soon here on the stream for today. Stamina is depleted. Basically, 2 more hits with Galadriel's formation.
We'll see you guys in 2026 when he streams again.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Let's see. I mean, I do have a couple more formations that I could run for some, but probably just.
Bro, I haven't sent a formation out in like 3 hours.
Yeah, man, you got. That's probably why I'm catching up to you then.
There's nothing to do, bro. There's nothing to do. Just build troops. Build troops.
So I'm gonna be at. Yeah, I'm gonna probably sit. I'm gonna sit right next to you now. I'm gonna be probably 19th place when I take this tile here.
Is that what place I'm in now? 18. Yeah.
Yeah. MHD, greetings from the Fire Union Dark. My friend, have a good game and good broadcast. Thank you, brother. Thank you. It's gonna be I'm excited.
Well, guys, I'm going.
Francis,
Arnel,
take care,
thank you.
brother. See you in
See
the
ya.
inside. I can't even open my fellowship chat here because I don't know what people are saying, and I ain't gonna spoil anything. So
Nobody's saying anything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing bad.
all right, cool.
There's nothing top secret in there at all.
Yeah,
No.
it's all right.
It's talking about tiling.
All right.
Goodbye, everyone. Good
Take
night.
care, Francis. Thank you, my
Yeah.
friend, for jumping on.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna hop off here too,
All right,
guys. I'll
Cleo.
see ya.
You take care.
Bye.
Thank you for joining. So take this baby. Probably take this one too. And then we
I was
should.
gonna say, you guys have been here for a while. I would have popped off.
Yeah.
Who just said that? Was it Porky?
Yeah.
Oh man!
Oh.
Wow, it's been a while since you've been on voice.
Yeah. He doesn't play the game no more, right?
Nah, he's there. He's there. Don't lie. Come on.
Like that.
No, I don't. This last season, I haven't really been playing at all. Yeah. Somebody has my account, and they're doing fine with it, so I'm okay with it.
All right, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Game just got so fucking boring.
Yeah, no. They really slowed it down and kind of made it grindy, man. More grindy.
More grindy. Yeah. It's always been grindy, but
You slow it down, like you slow it down so it's not so grindy, but then it becomes a grind because of how fucking slow down it is. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Like at least like the fast paced grindiness, I could,
Right.
do something.
I know.
could-
I know. No.
one thing I do like, I mean, like being playing with the RP team is that when you get to a certain level of the server, it's just you get so many scrolls and so many things that kind of obviously it doesn't help your main formation, but if you have a secondary or third that you want to kind of play around with, they kind of do help you get to that level 45 rather quickly. Where before, when they first did the whole scrolls thing, you had to grind everything. The level of scrolls you get was horrible. It was barely anything. So now it's a lot better in that regard.
I guess in regards to that, sure.
Yeah. In regards to that, yeah. But the game is still just as grindy as it is.
It was
crazy.
It was a sacrifice for the greater good. That's why they did what they did. So all the people that aren't spenders have a chance to play.
Yeah. I'm surprised how.
Can it?
I am surprised in how how well they cater to the like not so spender like on this game. You know, it's like they are very, very nice to them compared to other games. Whew. They do give you a lot of help. So he was asking what this was. Yeah, this is from the tavern tip that you get to explore and get all these resources when you complete the task. Yes. Okay, so dropping that tile, I should be. Let's see, where am I? Yep, right behind Jax.
Nice.
Ooh. It puts me in a good position. Like farming the first 24 hours. I mean, this is to me. You know, like I said, I was playing with the RP team and just making sure that I was just doing a little bit grinding really hard in the first 24 hours. And then just made sure I was doing, you know, make sure the chapters were getting done. It played such a big role in not falling behind, even though I had to find my alternative way to farm the 200 tiles. Like Jack said, that probably I won't be able to do this season, but yeah, the first 24 hours is still crucial. Yeah. If you want to stay, you know, ahead of along with your team.
Assuming that you're in a competitive team, I don't think a scrub team is going to worry so much.
True.
You used to play with who? Toby? Birthday?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, your account is still there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're doing a lot better now. They're a lot stronger.
I could still log in and play if I want to. I just don't want to.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same. I think I need a break for a season.
Yeah, man.
After that first break, you're probably not going to come back.
Yeah.
You say if you take a break, you think you will come back? Is that what you said?
No, he said yeah.
He's not gonna come back.
Yeah. It happens. I've seen a few saying, "Oh, I'm so happy with the time that I have now. I'm free. There's a life outside of this."
Oh yeah, definitely. You gotta have
so many different other things that I could spend my money on except for this game.
Oh yeah.
Like it used to be like a ritual. Like every start of season, buy all the packs, buy all the gems, save up. You're gonna go for this chest. You need this here.
Yes.
Like I need to be on. I need a tile. I need to attack this guy. I need to be here at the siege.
Yes.
It's like, is it worth it? Is it worth it anymore?
I think the 1.0 2.0 conversion really broke that ritual. You know, like
not mine.
Sorry,
not mine.
Yours was way before.
I was playing 2.0. No, this is how I played 2.0.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody does.
Yep. But especially with these gear chests, the gear matters so much more now.
Yeah, definitely.
At least to me.
No, it does. Yeah, I mean, my other account, I saved up all my Mathoms for just for that. Gears are a lot more important than respect.
But Toby is good. They merged up with.
Yeah, they're strong now, bro.
Merged up with Order.
So,
yeah, that's a good match right there.
Toby's.
Plus we have a bunch. We took Gaia with us.
Mm-hmm.
You got Gaia players there too. My goodness.
Yeah, we got Digger, we got Carbs.
Oh my god, you have like one of the strongest teams in the game.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, that's why we're getting ganked up in the season.
You got fucking Order and some guy. Oh yeah, you got already your regular players like Law and those guys. You got one of the strongest teams in the game. If that's the case,
we have Law, we have Odin players, so we have BSA account, we have Kaifus account.
Wow.
And then we have some Aces players as well. So
wow.
I know you guys got
all
the top ones.
It's strong, yeah, but I don't know if it's YUDZ level. Like it's hard to get up to that level at this point.
Well, YUDZ is strong. Don't get me wrong, but it's a lot has changed. So we're not on that level right now. To be honest, yeah. We're
You
definitely
sure about
not.
that?
I am.
And we're also just, we're just 100 as well.
Oh, what do you mean? Aren't they just 100?
No, Toby and Order they're 200.
Oh my God! What? Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, no way that would ever work out.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys and Lame would be just as strong, if not stronger.
That might work, but YUDZ is not what it was before, and that doesn't mean that it won't be something different next season. Also, that's stronger. But right now, it's not the same. Right now, it's definitely not. Yeah, from what I can see and understand. But things change every season, so who knows what it is next year?
Yeah. People rise and fall every season, dude.
Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly. I think the reason why I'm liking this server so much is just because it's the last 4 servers with YUDZ.
Mm-hmm.
It's been always let's set something up.
Yeah.
Like Aces was set up that one that became a 10v2. We brought Gods, we brought Lame, not Lame in that one. Gods and a few others. It was also kind of a setup. The one before, I believe was the one versus Myth. I could be wrong, but then you have that one versus Myth versus Lame with Alio Order and Chaos, which is also a setup. The previous one, I believe, was also a setup, which I think is the Jedi one. I could be wrong too. So just coming to a server where there is nothing, there's no conversation of who's coming in. We're trying to stay hidden so people don't jump out. It's just a breath of fresh air compared to the 4, because everything else is kind of like, let's try to organize things, So you kind of our team kind of becomes a police of the server, saying, hey, how about if this team allies with this team, and then this team goes with that team, so things are balanced out. And that really wears down. I mean, at least it wears me down, because it feels like I'm investing all this time to basically be inside of a little arena where everybody already knows where to go. That's just, everybody moves to here, and then you guys move to there, and then we'll just have a little scrimmage, and that's it. Where this one, there is nothing. There's no, I mean, yeah, there is nothing. I'm looking into our team's Discord. There's nothing. There's no conversation. Set things up. It's gonna be probably as organic as I've had with YUDZ since I started playing with them. So that just seems fun. For me, it recaptures a little bit of the early stages of this game, where you came in, you did diplomacy inside the server, you analyzed who they were, who you saw who could be a possible ally or somebody to nap with, so you can focus on the enemy. That for me is, brings it back. Playing with the RP team with Book, that's been how it is. It's been that way this season. It's been so fun, because all I'm getting is saying, here guys, at this time, this is the plan for today. Squad 1, for example, is gonna do this. Squad 2 does that, and I don't know, in the middle of the day, guys, we gotta change. Squad 1 actually goes this way. Squad 2 goes the other way. We gotta prepare for this and this and this. It's been so fun having this dynamic, feel of the original Rise to War that we used to have. So it's been really fun for me.
That's all that really fucking matters at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly. So for more stuff like this, let's see, do I have stamina for this? Is it's a 10, so this is another half an hour. This is, yeah, I'm out for these guys. So essentially, the only ones I can do is with these guys. Yeah, we can do that. So we'll drop a few level 5s to get some level 6s. See how important workshops are. If you guys don't really think workshops are good, yeah, they're extremely good. I'm getting a bunch of bonuses for having my stone. I've had to do it this way, just so I can optimize as much as possible. I had all these ties. See, these are level 3 originally. It has to be above level 2, And so I was able to get all of these inside the workshop, and then I connected with this one and this one, which kind of.
So if you take the tile around it, it increases the production of those too.
Yeah. So look. So it does in a 3x3 grid. So all these ones that are above level 2, they all get bonuses. So these tiles are originally a level 3 tile, right? That usually that give. Where's the level 3 that I can give? Original level 3. Let's find one really quick. Level 3. Here. Level 3 tile gives that right here 280, right? But this one that I have right here is giving me 640 because I have the workshop, and now you do the yield, which increases it. I can only increase the next.
How do you do the yield? Oh, I see it.
So you build the workshop, and then you click on the yield for each one. Then a mob is gonna show up. You gotta take it out, and then there's a 5-minute counter, and then once that's done, it goes up to the next level. Yep. So I've had to do this multiple times because until you get level like the max level, I believe in the workshop, which you can it's a ring. It's a ring level. So
explain the process again from start to finish, because I never knew this, and I'm guessing a lot of others don't.
All right, so let's go through
step
this.
One, step 2, step 3. Talk everybody through it.
The first thing you want to do is find a good spot close to your base, if you can.
Yeah.
So let's use my example here. Okay, so all these tiles are 2 and above, are above 2. I need resources. What the workshop does is just increases the resources of those tiles around you. Okay.
But you have to own them.
You have to, you or your team. Or somebody from your team. It can be a blue or a green. So let's say I was going to do a workshop here, right here, right? Yeah. This tile here would get I get boosted from this tile as well. Okay. Yeah. So you build a workshop here, and then you take the tiles or connect the tiles around you. And once you do that, you're gonna yield. If you click here, it says, to enable the yield boost effect, you need to dispatch armies to eliminate the enemy forces on the land and conduct development for a period of time. The same land can be yield boosted multiple times, but the land's yield level cannot exceed the current workshop level. Okay, because I can't upgrade this anymore. Right now I'm at level 7. The max tile that I can turn any of these tiles into level 7 tiles right now. Okay. Once this goes to the next level, then I can turn them into level 8 tiles. So build the workshop as close as you can, where it has the most number of level, above level 2 tiles. Take all the tiles around it, and then you're gonna do the yield boost, which then essentially just increases the level of your tile for the resources. Okay.
Yeah.
Another cool. Now the thing is, in order for you to get the 50% boost, if your workshop, which is the one in the middle for me right here, okay, is not connected to my base. Yes, Vessi also has a guide for it, which you guys can check out inside Gore's Discord, inside the new player guide. Okay, now if the workshop is not connected to your base, either via another workshop like I've done here, or through a road, right? You can build a road that connects your workshop, okay, right here. Although we don't recommend that because it takes up tiles, that you can use for other things. So you can connect it this way like I did. I built 3 workshops to connect it. As you can see, efficient operation, okay? If the workshop that you're using is not connected to your base, you only get a 10% increase on your yield for the workshop. But when it is connected, you get 50%. So as you can see, look how much my workshop is making me right now. 3.12 thousand stone per hour.
Wow.
So that really helps. I mean, look at my production here. Okay, these are the land that I got, and I mean, look at how high my stone is. I'd have to add it up to see exactly how much it's giving me, but it's giving me a lot. The other cool thing that you can do with workshops, let's say you were in a place that did not have, okay, let's say you were in a place that it did not have any more stone tiles. Okay, it doesn't have any more stone tiles, and you need stone tiles, stone to build your next building. What you can do, you can change the type of resource that the workshop, basically gives you. So let's say, right now, this is a stone one because I need stone. I can change this to wood, grain, or ore, and now instead of getting stone, I'm getting ore, and let's say I need ore or wood or grain. That's the cool thing. You control the resource you gain from it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's nice. I've been doing it. I did it about 10 hours ago. I started this, so it's definitely helping increase my stone because, like I said earlier, stone is one of the harder things to gain because some of the main halls and stuff is going to start requiring 300, 400,000. It's going to take a whole day, 2 days, and workshops help a lot. So it's good, man. Good workshops are good.
They should remove the connection requirement. It's just
that would be nice if they did, yeah.
Like, this is just a repetition for what we had in 1.0, isn't it? Like, if you connected tiles, then you get, a bonus or something?
Yeah, I think they did that for... Yeah, they tried doing... Yeah, I remember that, but obviously they did away with it. And... essentially, these are good if you're in really bad areas. Like, the roads would be justifiable if you're in a horrible spawn and, you're, the only area with, 6 or 7... tiles was let's say there was nothing close to my base, and I could get this area right here, it'll be, I guess it is kind of justifiable, but you try to stay as close as you can to your base for this, or else you start losing, 2, 3, 4 tiles. That's already a couple thousand resources somewhere else, so. Yeah, something Vesi's saying here is, he said in chat, you really don't need to move. Nowadays, you're penalized so heavily by getting uprooted that stay as far as you can from the battlefield with your base. Well, why am I even saying this? I know why there's probably people from Fire and from the other teams that are playing against us watching this. Why am I telling them our secret strategies just for survival? I'll do that after the season.
They'll find out either way if they're not dumb.
I know, but keep it to the download as much as possible,
Yeah.
Where do you live, Porky?
I'm in the U.S. I'm on the East Coast, though.
Where in the East Coast?
Connecticut.
Oh, nice. Nice. Connecticut.
Yeah, about an hour away from New York
CT.
City, so. Yeah, it's not so great.
Yeah?
Everything's high taxes, high cost of living, yada yada yada. But I guess it could be worse. I can't complain too much.
Yeah, bro, please don't complain. It could be much worse.
I could be British. That would be a problem.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything. But you do know I'm not British, right?
No, I know. I know you live there. But
yeah, it's good. It's good.
You're Brazilian, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. There's actually a big Brazilian population here.
I know. So. Massachusetts, man. Connecticut too.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Especially where I live, it's a lot of Portuguese and a lot of Brazilians.
That's cool. I know where to go then.
Yeah.
Nah. Don't.
Yeah, just don't. It's kind of boring. It's kind of boring here, but.
All right, so I don't think I should clairvoyance on a level 6, but Might as well. Yeah, that's an easy one. Let's see what Isildur will do. I have to hit a level 7 with Isildur then. You promise you won't share. Just for yourself, for your eyes only. All right, guys, since Isildur is hitting here, we got just 4 tiles to go. I am going to bid thee farewell. You know, end the stream here. We've been here, over 2 hours now. It's been fun. Let's grind away over the weekend and give you guys an update on how the season is going. I really do think it's going to be a fun season. Want to do a lot of updates. And yeah, Jax, any final words, my friend, before we close?
Don't get wrecked.
Yeah, exactly. Gio. Porky, would you like to say something?
Oink.
Oh, guys, it's been fun. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And don't forget to say Happy Mother's Day to your mothers, your wives, your sisters. Don't forget to take care of yourselves. You know, drink plenty of water, go to the gym, eat well. Because, you know, nobody's going to take care of yourself better than yourself. So for the guys and the ladies watching here from our server, good luck. Let's have a lot of fun. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Have a great weekend, everyone.